Hey guys, Lightning Rap here, and today we're going to be doing another fairy tale video, actually a fairy tale theory, and this is about Lucy's new powers and abilities that will be shown later on in fairy tale. So many characters have a boost in power recently, such as Gray. Well, Gray isn't really recently, but it's with his Devil Slayer magic, and then Natsu with Fire Dragon King mode, and basically everyone is just boosting in power, just soaring way far ahead from Lucy. We haven't seen much from Lucy apart from our star dress, which will be one of the points that I'll be putting in this theory. Now, I want to know your ideas and opinions in the comment section down below on different abilities and powers that you believe Lucy could obtain during the whole occurring of fairy tale. Now, I believe that Lucy needs to get the new powers and abilities because throughout this series we're going to be meeting even more stronger characters, enemies that the fairy tale guild is gonna have to face, such as gods, true god slayers. Now that will be a different theory and discussion video later on about true god slayers, not like Zancro, but people that can actually pack a punch, and just like other devil slayers and the Spirigan 12, because right now we're in the Spirigan 12 arc where everyone is just facing the Spirigan 12, and maybe Lucy will have a fight of her own against them. I really don't know. So let's just begin. So first of what I believe that Lucy is going to get going to evolve her star dress, basically make it more powerful to the point where she can incorporate the different powers of her celestial spirits to work together, such as she can mix and match, for example, the Leo star dress with the Aries star dress, mix them together so she can use the two powers at the same time, and then it will give her more abilities, more magic to be able to use, and then she can go on the offensive defensive at the same time, because at the moment she either has to pick offensive or defensive, or like a supportive kind of star dress, because each of the several celestial spirits, they each are designed for a specific thing. Now, also her spirits will have a boost in power in such they will evolve or transform into a stronger or more powerful versions of themselves, which is basically like in the fairy tale filler arc where all the celestial spirits become evil and they change like their appearance, something like that. Apart from that, it's not gonna be like that terrible arc, just pointing that out there, but it's gonna be like an evolution of them. Maybe they'll change their design a bit, they'll become stronger, so then Lucy has more of a purpose of the spirits, because at the moment with her star dress she doesn't really need them at the moment. It's kind of like, unless she wants like supports, but then she can use them and they become more useful and they become more powerful and they can actually affect the enemies that she's facing. Now, this is very far-fetched, but I think that Lucy is going to have a very important role when it comes to the whole Eclipse Gate. I believe that the Eclipse Gate is going to come back later on in the series, because as we know that Layla and Anna Heartfilia, they opened up the Eclipse Gate so that the Dragon Slayers could go to the future. So I don't know, I think that she's gonna have something to do with the Eclipse Gate, and in turn of that, something's gonna happen where she's gonna have a kind of control over time, a small control over time. I'm not saying it's something like OTR where she can like reverse everything, reverse the whole time, but like have some sort of time manipulation magic, like some spatial magic, or she's unaffected by any kind of time manipulation magic, which such as Altia uses, or the god Kronos. Also, I believe because it is stated that the Heartfilia clan have a huge storage of Nano, that she'll be able to absorb huge amounts of Nano throughout the environment and store it all, so that she can power up her star dress and her spirits and be able to basically just have a bunch of magic on lock so she can go against other characters. I don't really have that much evidence for that, so that those points with the small control over time and the absorbing of Nano, that one is completely vague. I'm not sure about it. We don't really know. Now, the other next is that her whip, Fleuve d'Étoiles, which is not the normal whip, but is a special whip which is made out of some like celestial water. It kind of looks like water, and it's a whip. And I believe that she'll be able to incorporate some of the other celestial spirit magic into the Fleuve d'Etoile, and it would work like the silver celestial keys will have some kind of like incorporation with the whip, so that she can have the star dress and have the whip, and the whip will have some kind of a power that she'll be able to use. Now, next is that she will probably be getting the Celestial King Spirit Key, because we see that she has a big connection with the Celestial Spirit King, and that she has talked with him. They consider each other friends, and when they were in the Tartarus Ark, she had to sacrifice Aquarius so that she could summon him. And I believe at one point that she will be able to, at the end, be able to get the Celestial Spirit King's Spirit Key and be able to just wreck, just have havoc, because she is known to be like the best of all like celestial spirit wizards out there. She's been able to summon so many of her spirits out, so it's now like she has a connection with every single one of them. She treats them fairly. So at one point I believe that the Celestial Spirit King is going to then be at her grasp, and with the Celestial Spirit King's key, she'll be able to access a transformation, allowing her to obtain his power. With the star dress, it will turn it into some sort of armor with a sword, which she will be able to use against her foes, and that, I believe, that will be her ultimate transformation when she goes head to head against any enemy that she comes across. And last point is that she'll be able to use unison raids. Now, unison raids are basically when you combine two mages' magics together and do it and make an enormous attack. She has done this with Juvia, and she's done this with Natsu, and I believe that if she can do this with her celestial spirits, with the ether nano that she gets from the environment, she'll be able to create such a powerful attack while combining the magic of her celestial spirits and herself, creating something amazing that could not even be explained. But that's it, guys. Those were the few points that I wanted to mention about Lucy's new powers and abilities that she'll be getting later on in Fairy Tail. This is a theory, so it might never happen, and I just want to know what you guys think about these. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and peace. And it's lagging. Yo, let's do this.